Do it.
Well, howdy again. Teresa here with
Bradley.
and the puppies and the cat. The cat's up here by her cat dish, surveying, watching the dogs. Like, you guys are so uncool. The dogs are lined up for treats. We just had June bark box. I just did a video on that, and so now they're getting a few more treats. Charlie, of course, is going ballistic over the salmon ones, and Nixie seems to like the chicken ones a little better. But anyway, I know I haven't been on here in a mad minute, and I'm sorry for that. You know how weeks start out kind of weird and stuff, and yeah, our week has started out weird. It's been a craptastic day. Just some days are like that. I felt kind of off all week. I've been fighting some depression issues. You know, Monday I went out to lunch with a friend of mine, and that was really nice. It wasn't something that was medically, wasn't, because all we've been doing lately is just going to medical appointments. And whenever you're dealing with somebody that's got, I would say, a pretty severe disability anymore, that's hard enough. I mean, I have my own disability, but then Brad has what I consider a more severe disability. He may say no because mine is an organ and his is just a skeletal, right? So anyway, I think it was Monday you fell down.
Yeah.
Monday evening, early evening, Brad went out to check the mail, and he had just. Were you coming back from someplace?
No, I was heading out someplace. That was the morning I had to go to, was it wound care?
Oh, no, you didn't go to wound care.
Oh. Yeah,
it wasn't Tuesday morning. Was it Sunday then?
I bet it was Sunday.
Sunday you left to go get gas in the Jeep.
Yeah.
Because they knew I needed to take the Jeep Monday. Anyway, it was either Sunday or Monday. Brad went to go check the mail, and he was on his way someplace. So he got out of the Jeep, and instead of taking his rollator, and I can understand, he gets tired of having to mess with it. Thank you, Charlie. He came up and licked my arm. He just had one cane. Well, what happened is he ended up dropping that cane. He's out by the mailbox, which are out on this busy street. So he was left with a decision on whether or not he's going to try and take 2 steps in the gravel and stuff, unsure footing, to get to the mailbox or to the front of the Jeep tire. 2 steps that way. Well, he tried to take 1 step toward the Jeep, and he fell. And he ended up skinning up his knee, wrenched his back. He was out there trying to get leverage. Of course, our next door neighbor who would have helped him wasn't home, and I didn't know anything about it. I was in the house, and I guess the old lady across the street was watching. She seemed pretty nice. I mean, she waves to us and stuff now, so people can think that you are not friendly if you keep to yourself, and I know how that is. It's not the case. But anyway, so he hurt himself. I think you might have done the other knee as well.
I did.
Can you pull that up? I had not seen that before.
It's not near as bad.
Oh, it's not near as bad, but still.
Yeah.
So he's been dealing with that, and I feel really bad that he's having to deal with that. And I just been kind of off kilter, trying to frantically find the paperwork we can't find. I have to have my divorce decree, and I have to have my birth certificate. We have our marriage license somewhere, still in the frame.
Yeah.
So that's a plus. I think it may be on that is it on that stand in the bedroom?
It might be.
But I have to have that in order to get my driver's license here in North Carolina, and I really want to get that done. And we need to plate this vehicle. Well, we don't have to have all that identification to plate the vehicle, so that's a plus. But Brad would need his birth certificate, and it takes a while, so I'm going to quit stressing out about Brad's going to be looking for that stuff. We have decided that neither one of us is getting good quality sleep, so we are going to have separate bedrooms again. He snores, I'm sure I snore. You've said before that I've kept you up snoring. We have different sleep patterns, and we're some weird ducks here. We both need, we enjoy spending time together, but then we both need time alone to decompress from the day. And if we don't get that, we can't really sleep. Well, my decompressing from the day is not talking. And he's the same way. And inevitably, it'll be one of us will want to talk. And the other person trying to be polite and talk. And then get kind of riled up. And, you kind of get adrenaline flowing again. And then you can't sleep. So we're going to have separate bedrooms. And we don't need to be piled up on top of each other. I don't know why. We feel the need. We had separate bedrooms for years, and while we had shared the same bedroom in Crawfordville because we had no choice. That trailer had one large master bedroom, and then it had a small, teeny tiny bedroom that was up front, and that's what I used for the art studio. Plus, we both need more me time, and we're not getting that again. I know I just talked about having it, and then we did it for a few days, and then it flew out the window, and there's a lot of artwork I want to do, and some wood burning I want to do, and I need to have that time. Plus, I'm still working on some diamond paintings of loved ones. I found the most beautiful picture. I know I have it on here. I can show you guys of our cat. That are, or two of our cats that are no longer, have since passed away and stuff. So I'm just trying to find that. And so I ordered a small diamond painting to do of them. This is our cat. These are some of the first ones we adopted, and that's Misty and Bitsy. And Misty is the solid gray and white one there on the right is Bitsy, and then Misty right there. And they were best buddies. They were both females. We adopted them at the same time at the dog pound. And actually, one of them was slated to be put to sleep that night, and the other one the next day. We adopted them both, and they were lifelong companions and just loved each other. And that's when they were about 3 years old underneath our Christmas tree, playing in some ribbons. So I got that one ordered at the diamond painting that I'll be doing. I'm still doing the diamond painting. I'm still doing the loom knitting. I only have, I think, one more hat made that you guys haven't seen. And it's this one I did. And that's just scrap yarn that I use to make those. You guys know how I am with that. So, but I'm getting a pile of those done, and still doing some painting, doing some drawing. I did another drawing the other day because I didn't feel like I really could access the little art makeshift studio we have there in the bedroom. So I'm trying to see. I just did one the other day. This is just one I sat down. It was just another doodle. I sat down and did it real fast. So that one I did. So just in one of these nice. I bought this when I believe at Hobby Lobby when they're having like their half off sale. That's the way you do it. This is for pencil, chalk, graphite, crayon, ink, and light watercolor. So I have to remember that I could do some watercolor. I like to do watercolor. So anyway, Brad's gonna take a bedroom. I think he's gonna take the smaller one up there, and then the bigger one up there we're gonna have as a kind of an art studio, and part my space, part his space. And then I want to set up in my bedroom. I want to set up part of it where I can get up and paint. If I have trouble sleeping at night, I love to get up and just paint for a while. So that's what's going on there. We're both trying to work out of depression. He's been a bit depressed too. It's really hard, you guys know, going through a disability, and I think it's harder on him because while mine is an organ that's failing, it's still holding its own for right now, by the way. The kidneys are holding their own. But with him, the skeletal, it means the mobility. I feel guilty because when I get up, I can walk, and he can't, and I feel bad. And, he's in a lot of pain. His doctor more than doubled. No, she did double the amount of muscle relaxers he gets a day. That's how bad the x-rays are. He was supposed to have a doctor's appointment this morning, but he accidentally slept through it, so that's been rescheduled. But yeah, so it's hard on him because not you're dealing with a very bad spine because, and I know I talk about this a lot, but that's our life, is what they call shitty spine because he's got so much. He's got stenosis going on and severe arthritis. He's got, compressed spine, and herniated disc. And he's got so much going on in that. And then the hip, they said, is bone on bone. And we think probably they need to x-ray the knee because the knee is clicking and very painful for him too. But he also has severe neuropathy. Now I'm starting to experience more and more neuropathy, which is not comfortable at all. Once you get to his phase, the feet stuff don't hurt, but then the circulation is also not there. That wound on his toe is still not getting worse, but not getting really better. They just say it's going to take a long time, but it's also starting to affect now his hands. So he's losing some sensation in his fingers. So that means he feels like he can't do even more. It's a hard, hard thing for him to go through. And it's a hard thing for me to go through. It breaks my heart seeing you feel like he's disappearing in front of you. This big strapping man who used to work security for some of the hardest concerts and stuff and used to do flying tackles and stuff struggles to take a step, and that's with assistance. So physical therapy is hard on him. He's doing that twice a week right now. It's just a lot. So, he gets depressed and I get depressed, and, my cellulitis is doing great though. The antibiotics are right on point for that. Legs are really starting to heal up. That's nice. I do need to take water pills this afternoon and stuff because I need to be able to sit and get my feet up and take those water pills. It's hard to sometimes carve out the time to do that because I have house cleaning to do and laundry and that kind of stuff, but I need to make the time because I should have taken the water pill probably a couple days ago. So, there's all of that. I did order another shower caddy for up front too for that bathroom because it's a full bathroom also, and he said he can get his real later in there, so that'll be good. We're just kind of try and divide up the housework. Wish I could find that paperwork though. I'm so worried it got accidentally left. So, and I'm one of these people kind of get obsessed with something, which is bad. I will. I'll get obsessed, especially if I can't find something. So, but I'm gonna let him keep working on that. And I lost my phone last night. Let me tell you that. he did get hero status for that one because I went back in the first bedroom because we pretty much have gone through everything in the second bedroom. Brad has done a really good job kind of sorting through stuff and making enough room we could actually get in there. And so I was going in there and I was looking for the paperwork. I found like a bajillion bags of more bedding. I mean, remember there for a while because we didn't have a washer dryer really accessible to us. So I was he would just go and buy a new comforter, inexpensive comforter. But we have like a bajillion comforters. We probably have maybe 20. I mean, they're not expensive ones, but they do the trick. And then blankets. So I'm finding more and more of them, and I'm like, ugh. Because, yeah, okay. So, uh, I was in there and I found more comforters and stuff. And of course, they sat there for a while now. And because a lot of times, because we didn't have a washer dryer. And I mean, you could spend $20 and get a new comforter, $20 and spend hours in this very, very hot, the only, uh, laundromat there in Crawfordville. And it was really hot and stuff. And you might have where all the machines were taken anyway, but you spend all that time. So a lot of times we would just bag up the dirty clothes, the dirty comforter, because we were going to wash it once it got moved. Now we're still finding those. And I found some more kitchen stuff. That's been a good thing. Brad found a whole bag the other day of things like my water pills and my potassium. And like I had bought a big bag, it was like a 400 count of melatonin and, a 15 milligram. And I knew I had it, but we hadn't been able to find it. And then like some of my perfumes and stuff. And so that's been good. That's been really good. So, yeah, we've been going through all of that. It's been nice to start finding some of our stuff. The other day I found in some dressers, when I'm saying dressers, it's just a plastic one, bras and socks of mine. I'm like, yes, um, books and stuff. But one of the boxes that I unloaded and it had bag stuff in it, but had a wasp nest in it because that nest was still in there, empty, of course. But it's like, oh. So, that's what's been going on here. I'll just try to keep my head above water and everything, 'cause that's always difficult. So, what else? Probably about it. I have no idea what we're having for dinner. We haven't really eaten anything today. We've had a granola bar each. So, yeah, I know it's pretty late in the day for just that, but some days are just that way. I'm keeping my head above water. My hair's starting to get halfway decent. Start seeing a little bit more of the very dark red. That's about it. I'm eager to get out and see more of North Carolina countryside and stuff. Because as an artist, I really need to see that. So, excuse me. So I can create. That's how I create. And I did find too. We had picked up a silver pitcher, pouring pitcher, from a thrift store, and found that the other day. I'm finding some of my favorite things there, and that's really nice. I don't have any of it over here. I guess I don't. Yeah, I don't have any more of that um, yet. So, that's about it. Just try and keep smiling and everything. So, was I gonna tell you guys something else? I can't remember. I don't know. Been a long time crying this morning. You know, you get frustrated with stuff and you're just like, ugh. But, oh, I know. I found the other day, I had numerous tart warmers, of course, wax warmers. And I forget I have them because some of them are kind of rather antique, like the punch tin type, which I really love, but I don't know how safe they are to use, so I kind of quit using them because you know the cords on them are so long, and I know I could replace the cord, and I just recently found that out, and I may do that. But so I found one that is smaller and it says dreams on it, and it's like made to look like a white mason jar with a lid. That was really cool. I replaced that in this what'll be my bathroom because it doesn't take up near the space. Um, I'm eager to get that room set up because I have an L-shaped desk I haven't even gotten put together. I would love to put in there because see, what I plan on doing is we bought that large, very large, um, rug for the kitchen, and that didn't end up working out. We pulled it, but I plan on putting that down, and I want to make part of the L-shaped desk for painting and then part of it for sewing because you know I have like my mat and I found my sewing machine and my sewing stuff and I have some material and I want to make myself some things so I'm eager to do that. And I do a lot of alteration because like I have really big arms and so usually the sleeves on stuff are not big enough. So I will commonly like take the sleeve off and replace it with a like material and make the sleeve bigger where I'm comfortable because I don't want to be uncomfortable. I hate being uncomfortable. I usually wear clothes that are like, you know, one or two sizes too big for me for that reason. Yeah, sorry about that. So I would love to do that, and then I would love to I have a great big mirror, you know, on the back of it's supposed to hold your jewelry. Well, I haven't even had that put together. I got that for Christmas. I want to find my wood burning kit I got for Christmas because I haven't gotten that. I need to take water pills because I'm really, really swollen. A lot of things need to do, right? But it's hump day, so yeah. So anyway, that's all I really got going on today. Keep my head above water and being happy and, you know, trying to be happy and all of that good stuff. I hope you guys are having a good week. And I will get more proactive on filming more stuff outside and stuff. Um, you know, as we get settled in here more. I'm really embarrassed that it's been 6 months and we're just now getting unpacked, but that's what happens. So, anyway, I love you guys and I do cherish your friendship so much. And I think you guys, or I hope you guys are having a awesome day and I will talk to you later.